All right, folks, this is the WC man. Now, y'all see the title of the video. Y'all know what the video is about. The background is just something that y'all can look at, like a dual camera point of view. Y'all can just look at that while I talk. Um, man, like, I just want to make sure I put this into perspective so people can understand what I'm thinking and why I'm thinking the way that I'm thinking and feeling the way that I feel, right? Like, I have to go dark on these social media sites, man. Like, I just gotta go dark. It's just really bad right now, and it's like it's not being hidden. There's no hiding of it. The suppression is real. The information is there, but the suppression is absolutely real on platforms like YouTube. That's why I'm posting it to YouTube. It's also on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, on which I don't use, but I'm pretty sure it's there too. Um, Instagram, definitely on Instagram. Meta for sure. They just came out with the app called Threads. It's trash. I've been on there for 3 days. It's trash. Um, so there's a lot of suppression when it comes to these social media sites, and getting a specific message out there is almost impossible because what they do is that they box you in. They put you into this little warp, and in order to get specific information out the way that you want to in 2023, whether it be you promoting a simple video, like especially on a platform like this platform right here is probably the most guiltiest. That's the reason why I'm posting today here first, right? Is the suppression of content where it's like they just refuse to show your content to people who you know are there. Like, you know that these people are there, you know that there's an audience there, and then YouTube, they suppress your content and they make sure that nobody sees it unless you pay a specific toll or a specific price. Instagram does the same thing with their verification process. Twitter does the same thing with their verification process. Like, it's so blatant and it's so disgusting. These platforms didn't run like this back in the day. That's the reason why it was so great back in the day, because, you know, whoever, this young, not young, but like a small channel or a small entity, someone small, could organically gain the recognition or the views based on things that were not necessarily reckless, but things that were just unique and different. And like, this platform YouTube is just so guilty of it. It's just so disgusting. You understand what I'm trying to say? Now you'd be like, okay, why don't you just call out to, you know, the higher ups in this country, and, ask for regulation, or um, just everything like that. No, I can't do that, because once you use these platforms, you agree to the terms of service. Even though the terms of service just kind of violate everything when it comes to promotion, it's there in the terms of service that they can suppress um, your content and put you behind these paywalls. All of them do it. Doesn't matter what app you're talking about right now. All right, they put you behind these paywalls and they say, hey, you got to pay us. You got to pay us, or else nobody gonna see it. Nobody's gonna know that it's there. And then, like, okay, you'll say, look, you'll say, WC, what about, like, anything that's like controversial? Like, the controversial stuff still gets seen on these platforms. Yeah, you right. You right. Anything that Kanye put out like in the last year and a half gets amplified because it's controversy. But anything that's straight up informational, or just opinion pieces on whatever, like, those stuff have to be heavily promoted. These platforms just kind of hold you up. They hold you up in the corner and they say, hey, you want Jimmy and Jill and James, the three J's. You want them people to see what you talking about? Hey, we gonna need some money up front. And that's not what this platform was built on, man. It just wasn't built on none of these principles. And I have to just kind of walk away from it. It's like social media overall right now is being gatekept, and I just can't stand it. I'm not going to put up with it, you know. So YouTube is like the first one that I have to post this to. It might be the only one I post this to. Um, you know, like I said, I can run down the list. Some people will say, "Oh, go over to Rumble, go over to Kick, you know, go over to you know, these other sites. They're just as bad. All of them are bad. You got to pay for promotion on all of these sites, and it wasn't that way at all, man. It's like nothing that you see on social media is genuine. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Mr. Beast. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. It's not natural. We talking about the 1%. We talking about less than 1% on these platforms. Get all of these views. Something's not right with it. The algorithm. The algorithm is just kind of is weird, man. It's weird. It's pay to play, and nothing organic lives on these platforms. So you see this content that's just kind of being pushed out over and over and over and over and over again. It's not brand new content, it's rehashing of the same content. And then once you get into that less than 1% of a platform like YouTube, you just kind of stay there. And Twitch is the same way. Instagram is the same way. Twitter is the same way. So there's like all these sites are very top heavy. And it wasn't like that back. I'm telling you, it wasn't like that before. It wasn't like that before. TikTok is probably the biggest one right now that does it because they offer campaigns right in your face. They say, "Hey, you want people to see your little TikTok? Shit, you better run a campaign right now, or we gonna suppress it." That's what they do to you. We gonna suppress it. But I just wanted to post this video to touch base. Like my analytics are good. Like you know, ever since the start of the NBA playoffs, the start and the ending of the NBA playoffs, I posted about 120 videos, whether it be shorts or long form. My analytics are great. So this is somebody that's gained 300-400 followers or subscribers, and this is the reason why this video is going down, because I want to talk straight to them, and I feel as though I owe them somewhat of an explanation as to why I'm walking away, at least temporarily. I don't think that it's fair to them for me to just kind of get up and walk away, but there's frustration here, and I'm being suppressed, and I feel as though that you guys needed an explanation as to why I would just leave the platform the way that I'm about to, you know, and just not post anything. You can see my last recent posts. Y'all could check it out until maybe mid September. I'll reevaluate mid September. But I have to detox from now because it just seems like it's unnatural, and there's no organic growth on a platform like YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, even Kick and Rumble. None of these sites are organic, man. Nothing. None of this stuff is organic. And it takes people like me to get on platforms like this to call these people out, bro. Like, they need to change these algorithms to make it work towards, for it to be fair. We talking about shooting a fair one. And it's just, I can't. Like why should I take 8 hours out of my life to create some type of content for this platform that's going to suppress it anyway? It's in their algorithm to do it. So it's the WC, man. Am I saying that I won't come back? Maybe.